Hey guys, what's up? This is White Boy for the win, and welcome back to Why Mega Evolve. Now, earlier this week we talked about Mega Darkrai, and today we're going to be talking about Mega Regigigas. But before we get started, let me just give you guys a brief explanation of what this series is about. Now, every week we'll be picking two Pokemon that either need a Mega Evolution, deserve a Mega Evolution, or want a Mega Evolution for. Now, this is based off my opinion alone, and no one else's. Now, if you guys do not like my opinion, then please post your opinions in the comment section down below. But what would you keep, what would you change, and etc. And at the end of this video, we'll be telling you guys which Pokemon we're going to be talking about the following day. So with that said, here is Mega Regigigas. Now, first things first, before you guys just go batshit crazy in the comments, I do have to go over this, and I really didn't think I was going to have to go over this at any point, but I kind of have to. Now, when it comes to my Y Mega Evolve series, I tried to use a different design of that Pokemon I'm talking about for that specific Y Mega Evolve video, and in this case, Regigigas. Now, the design that I use or may use in my future videos or like past videos, the design doesn't like really match up to what you actually expected the Mega Pokemon to look like. I understand that, because the design I'm using for Mega Regigigas is like, I don't see Mega Regigigas evolving, or should I say Mega evolving into like this design. Just, I don't see it. Now, I say this in pretty much every one of the videos I talk about. If like I use a Mega Pokemon or Pokemon's design for like what a Mega Evolution, like a fan art and stuff like that, it may not look like the Pokemon that you expected to see for its Mega Evolution design. So just don't worry about it, okay? I get comments on like a lot of my videos saying, oh, I agree with what you did to its stats, but the design you used for this video, I don't agree with. That's fine, okay? It's just a picture. Like, I don't even expect like that Pokemon, or in this case, like I said, Mega Regigigas, to look like that when it Mega Evolves. So just calm your tits, okay? It's just a picture. But nonetheless, I'm sorry if I had to get mean about that. I mean, you guys don't listen. I say this in pretty much any video I used a fan art of a Mega Pokemon's design that doesn't really match up to what you expected it to look like. So keep that in mind for future videos, and if you watch my other Y Mega Evolve videos, then keep that in mind as well. But nonetheless, Mega Regigigas. Now, like I said in my Mega Darkrai video, I want to talk about pretty much all the Sinnoh legends, and the next one I wanted to talk about was Mega Regigigas. Now, Regigigas is one of those Pokemon where you can actually see it getting a Primal Evolution. Now, I was actually thinking about just making this video into a Primal Evolution for Regigigas, because, like, in honesty, I actually think that Mega Regigigas design could look like this for what I'm using in this video for like a Primal Evolution, but for a Mega Evolution, I don't agree with. And this is the series, what the series called, Why Mega Evolve, not Why Primal Evolve. So that's pretty much my take on what I actually expected it to be. But nonetheless, Regigigas is one of those Pokemon. It was introduced in 4th gen. That was, I wouldn't say a spin-off, but an add-on to the Regi family, because we have Regirock, Registeel, and Regice that are from the Hoenn region. And when the Sinnoh region, or 4th gen you would say, or Sinnoh region came out, we had another, I would say, family member to the Regi family, and that was Regigigas. Now, the only way to actually unlock Regigigas, off the top of my head, when like Diamond and Pearl were released, is that you had to have the Regirock, Regice, or Registeel from like Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald, transfer them over to your Diamond and Pearl, and go to the Snow Point City Temple to unlock Regigigas. So I actually do like see like Regigigas getting some sort of like evolution, whether it's just a Primal Evolution or a Mega Evolution. So that's what I actually expect like Regigigas to get if we get like the next batch of remakes is like Diamond and Pearl or Platinum or 4th gen in general. I actually see like Regigigas getting some sort of like new form or like new evolution of some sort. So as you can tell from what I've done to its stats, I did increase everything just because I think everything did need to get increased. Now, for its physical attack, I increased it from base 160 to base 185. Now, same thing like I said for a couple of my Y Mega Evolve videos, I didn't really want to like overpower like very high Pokemon stats to like sky high to where like any Pokemon's gonna be like die in one hit, and that's what Regigigas is for, because I wanted to make it to base 185. That way this thing is just gonna be hitting hard like a truck, and it is a normal type, so like double edge, return, and all those type of moves are just gonna be very, very powerful attacks that you're gonna do to your opponent, because it's also gonna be stab as well. And pretty much well, Regigigas becoming like a normal type, it does get access to a lot of variety of moves like Psychic, Zen Headbutt, Earthquake, Shadow Claw, Drain Punch, and just a lot of other physical type based attacks. And since Regigigas is mostly just a physical attacker, that does work out in the long run. Just I didn't want to like overly increase its physical attack, so base 185 I believe is a very well balanced stat for Regigigas. Now for its special attack, I increased it from base 80 to base 105. Now there are some people I've actually seen on like BattleSpot, like unrated sometimes, and when I battle some of my friends, they actually use competitive like special Regigigas. I mean, like, you really don't see that, but they wanted to try it out just to throw your opponent off, and it threw me off when they were using it. So Regigigas, I believe, does get access to like Focus Blast, like Flamethrower, I believe. I don't know, but like some like special move that you can actually run as coverage for Regigigas. So at base 105 you can run like a mixed or some sort of like a mixed Regigigas if you guys do decide to do so, if that makes sense. But nonetheless, base 105. Now for both of its defenses, I increased it from base 110 to base 125. Now since Regigigas defenses are pretty much the exact same at base 110, I wanted to increase them equally, so to base 125. And with Regigigas having really, really high HP, and with base 125 in both of its defenses, you can either go with like a physical defensive variant of a Regigigas and vice versa for a special defensive variant of a Mega Regigigas. So this thing will be able to take hits even if you decide to go with like max speed, max physical attack, or if you want to go with like a bulky route, then that could work as well. So you do have the option of running a fully like defensive or special defensive variant of Regigigas. Now for its speed, I increased it from base 100 to base 120. Now I've always seen like Regigigas being very, very fast, and since its actual ability is slow start, which pretty much halves its speed, which makes it to base like 50 if it was just a regular Regigigas. So I wanted to increase its speed just a little bit to base 120, because if you cannot tell already, I didn't give it slow start just because I'll get to that in a sec. But at base 120, Regigigas is going to be very, very fast, and it's just going to be doing a lot of damage, considering that with base 120 speed, this thing is just going to be outspeeding a lot of other Pokemon as well, including like very, very like overused Pokemon like Gengar, I believe Alakazam as well. Don't quote me on that, but nonetheless, it's still going to be outspeeding just a lot of Pokemon, and this thing is probably going to be in like the anything goes tier just because of like the stats I've given it. It's just too broken. But with that, there's its stats. Now as a regular Regigigas, its base size at 670, and with the Mega Evolution is going to be at 770. Now for its ability, I decided to go with Scrappy. Now the reason why I didn't give it slow start is pretty much because like I said, I wanted to make like if Regigigas gets some sort of like new form, whether it's like a Mega Evolution or a Primal Evolution, for its Primal Evolution, I've always like imagined, or just in its Mega Evolution as well, like always imagined Regigigas being very, very fast and having a different ability, because when you first awaken Regigigas, it's just stone, and that's what I understand what the slow start comes from. But like when you're having a Mega Evolution or a Primal Evolution, you're pretty much going back either to like your original form before, like Primal Evolution, or with the Mega Evolution you're getting like a new like power up. And the one power up that came to mind was Scrappy, because since Regigigas is a normal type and it gets access to a lot of like normal type based physical type attacks, this thing will be able to hit ghost types. So that was the main point of giving Regigigas Scrappy, because pretty much without Scrappy, ghost types can pretty much just wall Regigigas if like you don't have coverage moves on Regigigas. So that's the reason why I give it in Scrappy. Now for his typing, I just decided to leave it alone as normal. I was actually thinking about making this thing part Psychic, but I believe just leaving it as normal is very, very good, considering that we did give it the Scrappy ability. So this thing is just going to be able to hit pretty much every typing because of that ability, and that's what I want to go with. Since Regigigas is, if you want to go with like a Primal Evolution with like this stats and this design, you can go with that with the Scrappy ability, or if you want to say this is a Mega Evolution, then by all means. But this is how I actually actually envision Mega Regigigas or Primal Regigigas, depending on what you want to go with. Now, I'm not going to do a special on a Primal Regigigas just because with the stats I've given it and the ability I've given it, it can go either way. So with that, there is Mega Regigigas or Primal Regigigas, whatever you want to go with, it's here. I hope you guys actually enjoyed this video. So like I said, thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button. Also don't forget to comment and subscribe. Now the next Pokemon we are going to be talking about is Shaymin. Okay, so I actually have everything already done. I just got to record it, and Shaymin was pretty much the next Pokemon I wanted to talk about after Regigigas, so stay tuned for that. Now there is going to be a special on Shaymin just because Shaymin has 2 forms, so I'm going to be making a special Primal video for Shaymin, which I know it's going to be I highly doubt that we're going to be getting like a Primal evolution of Shaymin, but nonetheless, I am going to make the video, and then I'm going to be making a regular Mega Evolution video for Shaymin, so stay tuned for that. Now like I said in my update video, I'm both recording mostly a lot of Y Mega Evolve videos, so if I'm talking about Pokemon that you don't really like or anything like that, I do apologize, because like I said, I'm going to be helping the person around the house with after the surgery, so I'm just bulk recording, but I've wasted you guys enough time. So like I said, thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button. Also don't forget to comment and subscribe. The next Pokemon we're going to be talking about is Shaymin and Primal Shaymin. So this is White Boy for the win, and I'll catch you guys later.